It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Mr. Godwin's having a problem with his glasses.
And I got a pair for him.
How are the roids? What the hell?
Your roids okay?
Yeah. So I had to borrow a pair from Chick, run them down the other building. Then I realized they just touched them, so I had to go fumigate my body and hands.
Because I'm
full
filthy,
of germs,
as we all
Oh,
know.
you can only imagine. Spirochetes.
Spirochetes.
COVID 1 through 18, at least.
You know, knock wood, none of us have even been close to exhibiting symptoms. You know that, right?
Oh, it's tricky
We're
out there.
all fine.
It's tricky out there.
I had it and never told you.
Right now, it's making my testicles cramp
Oh, that
up.
would make me
Is that
so
one of the
happy,
signs?
Josh.
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm serious.
You see, look at it.
I
What's going on?
sat down
Sat
too
on his
fast.
testicles.
Uh-oh, no more babies.
You see this?
What'd you sit on?
Tom's
My
always.
sack.
Don't you think Tom's always on, man? He's funny. Look at him.
Sorry. No, I'm in pain here. Okay, very good. Let's see who's where. I'm completely out of place here. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Check.
I'm at the crazycockwine.com sports desk.
I'm at
go
the Navy
crazy.
Federal. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm at the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom all by myself.
Yeah, Christy's all alone behind the glass.
It's very quiet in here.
I think you could put a special camera in there during the breaks, make some extra cash.
I think so too. Show off
Doing
those
what?
soles.
Yeah, gas cam.
Yeah. Just kind of move your feet around. Maybe
Aw,
a
man.
gash cam.
Did you actually say that?
He did.
Man.
I thought I was hearing
You don't
something.
have to show.
Are
You'll
you
make money.
okay?
Just
Do you know what you said?
You just call it that. Did I mention that I'm having a rough day?
I'm
Okay.
googling
You are
gash
having
cam.
Let's see.
So you call it that and everyone lives in hope. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. that's
Or they
kinda
get mad and then they.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What a rip-off.
Now,
Yeah.
let's see. Josh, of course, is at the orangeinsoles.com sidekick
That's right.
desk
Yeah.
and chair. And this is the home of the track phone hotline. I think that covers everybody. Ace is our engineer. And, of course, Ace is famous not just for his engineering skills and his amazing voice and his love of the band Kiss and his way with the ladies.
And his affection for squeezy cheese.
Ace Cosby is also... Oh, thank you, by the way, for picking up the charcoal lighter, Ace. Ace is also the joke master, the Ace Cosby joke of the day. More of an observation.
Observations in life. I've noticed a lot of products these days are not built here in America.
Oh, really?
I mean, I bought a TV last week, and it was built in. It said built-in antenna. Don't know where that is.
Boy, I mean, there was
There's a lot going on there.
sure was.
Okay, I screwed that up.
That was like
We've all been there.
that was like a fighter getting hit in the face and then trying to stumble to his feet.
That joke was
30
much
seconds.
funnier in 1987.
You did knock me down,
The
Ray.
last year of the antenna.
Last
I
year,
think.
the built-in antenna.
When I think of built-in antennas, I think of the 4 that I bought for the one station wagon I had that I kept taking through the car wash.
It said built-in antenna. I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully the moment's not gone. Yeah, that's perfect.
You could have said built-in internet or something, and it would have been a little.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Because that's a little more.
Built-in internet.
No, it doesn't work.
Built-in applications.
Nope. Built-in antenna would have worked in 87. When's the last time
It still works.
cars, televisions had antennas?
Maybe I got it at the pawn shop.
Isn't what is it the wedding reception? They had an antenna.
Oh, you didn't
there?
read that news story?
I didn't read that news
Oh,
story.
man. Fascinating stuff.
Yeah,
this
it
guy,
was fascinating.
I don't know if you saw this guy got married to a television antenna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, boy. The ceremony was boring, but the reception was great.
Hey, man. See,
Okay.
now, there you go.
Wait a second. Stop right there. I promised a story that I said will drive Josh insane.
Oh, no.
Do you have the wedding story, Christy?
Wedding
Josh
story.
hates
I hate
these.
these.
How good would we be?
I
if
don't
we
have a
rehearsed?
wedding story.
Okay, I'll find it. It's
You didn't.
from People Magazine.
Oh, I've heard of
Headline: Man planning to marry his cat.
Oh.
What?
That was from yesterday. We didn't get to that, did we?
Jeez.
He
this
is the Pussy King. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's this guy's Scott Perry is his name. He adopted the kitty Olivia from Best Friends Animal Society of Los Angeles. He got the kitty with his quote then girlfriend in 2015. So we can see what happened there.
Yeah.
After growing especially close during quarantine, Perry decided to pop the question. Now, once again, I read from People Magazine. Olivia apparently assented with a meow. The reason behind the move is to raise money for the Best Friends Animal Society.
Oh, when's their big day?
Saturday, May 23rd.
Oh, that's the Saturday.
When are the people coming to take the cat away from him?
Are they going to consummate the...
Oh, come on, Chick. Don't be gross.
You know, when you make love to a cat, chick, do you...
All right.
Does the cat move?
Okay.
Do you move or do you just move the cat?
Sad.
Pussy king, pussy, pussy king. Pussy king, pussy, pussy king. Pussy king, pussy, pussy king. Pussy king.
Here it comes.
Everybody knows I'm the pussy.
Yeah.
He's a pussycat king.
Man, yeah.
Wow.
Well, this guy's marrying his cat, huh?
Well, this
Yeah.
is...
Well, until they get divorced. And then I can only imagine how much meow-limony she'll get.
Oh, I thought she was going to say scratch.
I don't know about you guys. I have other places I can be.
Yeah,
I had a hell of a time waking up this morning.
I did too.
I could roll right back into bed with no problem.
Yeah, the worst
I've
one,
given
though,
him
is,
a two
is
good
the
hours.
lady that keeps marrying stuff. Remember, she like
Yeah.
married the Empire State
Oh,
Building.
that's true.
Right.
It was in love with the Eiffel Tower there for a while. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
Wasn't it a chandelier last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right,
How much
yeah.
longer are we going to just not acknowledge this is severe mental illness?
I know. Why can't we
Wouldn't
call
we
out?
just say, "Hey, you're nuts"?
Yeah.
Remember when it was what wasn't politically incorrect to call someone who was insane crazy?
Right.
Oh, it's perfectly normal. She wants to marry a boat.
No, we need to respect it. No, we need to call them lunatics.
I think we need to mock it.
and shun them. Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to be identified as a... Okay.
He's marrying his cat.
Yeah, well.
I mean, the cat's only like 3, so it's at least statutory, I think.
Oh, my God.
Not to mention,
Jeez.
it's a slippery slope. First cats,
Yeah.
And what?
I don't know, reptiles,
yeah, I mean, it gets
pumpkins.
Don't cats have that really rough tongue, too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's you got to be careful there.
Sandpaper tongue.
I make kissing, really. Oh. Would you kiss a cat? Kiss a cat right on the face.
Let's get a song, shall we?
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Pat Godwin, only 2 more days of homeschooling for your son, so I know you're probably
So he can't really see his
got a big
lyrics.
math test today. But right now,
But here we go.
Here we go. It's going to be a train wreck.
this is a new song about the Corona thing. We've been
Is it? Oh.
hearing about it forever.
You want?
What happened to your other reading glasses? They just stopped working?
You know, all of a sudden, I need a higher voltage, whatever it's called.
Higher prescription.
Stronger prescription.
I've been 275 for a while, but
Need
now
to
it's-
shave those palms also.
something's
So,
going
are you
on.
saying you're not going to be able to read the lyrics? Is that what's
Oh,
happening?
I can get through it. It's Trainwreck Thursday. Come on, let's have some fun
Okay.
with
It
this
is Trainwreck
with this
Thursday.
disease.
New
this
song?
thing. Yeah, let's
New
have some
song.
fun
Okay.
with everything. It's named Corona. It comes from China. You can catch it in the air. It's been spreading everywhere. It might just mutate and do more damage. And while we want to stay afar, we've been getting in the car to go to the grocery store and not a whole lot more. We're all bored and we feel smothered and can't take much more of Corona. Coronavirus, as catchy as the songs of Miley Cyrus. It's Corona,
Yeah.
Coronavirus, Netflix and sweatpants and lots of, I can't see, and lots of self-romance. It's Corona, ejaculate on my computer. You know what I'm talking about, Josh? On the ceiling, on Tom's couch. Corona.
What in the hell?
Let me explain what happened, Chick. We had a discussion this morning, and Tom added to the song. What can I tell you?
Oh, okay. I see what
Guess what
happened.
part I wrote?
Yeah.
And what did I say, Tom? When you first, I went, what?
And I had a really good line we decided not to use.
Uh-oh.
Well, now we have
Oh,
to
we'll
hear
hear it now.
No, we can't even.
it. Run it up the flag, throw it out on the stoop, see if the cat licks it up. Let's go.
It rhymed with. Well, we really can't do it.
Okay.
You can't even do a rhymes like, huh?
Yeah. I forget what did it rhyme with? Carolina. What was the?
Yeah, you said you should open up with its name, Corona. Worse, it comes from China.
Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Worse than an itchy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
itchy.
Itchy China.
Vagina.
And I said no.
Corona. It comes from China.
I think we should go
I'd
back.
rather dip into an.
I think we should go back and do the song again and
It's named
include
Corona.
itchy
It
vagina.
comes from China.
Yeah.
worse than an itchy
Vagina.
He couldn't even say it.
I told him not to. And let's see, on the big screens to the left, we have comedian Pat Godwin, who is in the building but around the corner. And then I am stunned that we have such a beautiful artwork on the wall behind our guest, comedian Nick Griffin. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hi, everybody. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you.
Not only that, but it's very bright in his apartment.
Yes, we thought it was going to be this dungeon-like.
Yeah. So this morose music, and, but no, there you are, buddy.
Morrissey posters.
Yeah, The Cure on the stereo. Are you in New York City?
You think I'm an idiot? I knew you were. I knew what you were expecting. I knew you were expecting a dark room, and I also felt like I had a ball cap, not a ball cap, but I had a stocking cap on, and I was going to write down on a piece of paper, "You look like an idiot, Tom," and you were going to make fun of my hat, so I didn't wear the hat, and I didn't keep it dark in here.
Okay.
So now, are you in New York City?
I am. Yeah, I'm in my apartment. I haven't left.
Have you left at all?
Oh my God!
Well, I've been in town the whole time.
Right.
Are those fresh flowers behind you?
I have flowers every week. Yeah, I get flowers every week.
Wow.
There's no color in my apartment, so I try to make it happen.
Yeah.
I love that.
Very nice.
Wow, I
there's that
thought the only
classic-
time you'd get flowers would be at
Oh,
last
boy.
rites.
Everyone is surprised by my flowers.
You live near a
That's my
cemetery?
curveball.
You see
gas station down
You
the
see the
street.
classic New York City apartment pipe there in the corner?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm going God knows where. You see that?
But there's plenty of color there, Nick. Nick
Yeah.
Griffin is our guest. Nick is a great stand-up comedian, massive veteran of the David Letterman. How many Letterman shows did you do?
I did 11.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah, it is good.
And so obviously no road work for comedians these days.
Nothing. I have been, just like everybody else, I've been social distancing and staying in my apartment, and I was starting to feel bad for a while. I thought I might be lonely. Then I got around a bunch of people, and I was like, well, that's not it.
As the song, Pat Godwin has a song. What is it called again? I'm starting to miss. What is it again?
I'm starting to miss people I don't even like.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't want to get too deeply into your personal life. Do you still have the girlfriend?
I do. She is a lawyer, and she works from home, so we see each other, probably 3 days a week, and she's doing quite well. She's, as I said, she's a lawyer. She makes a lot more than me. That was like a big worry for me. Like, she makes a lot more than me, but I'm going to stick with it because she makes a lot more than me.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
And so you are actually physically seeing her then. That's nice.
I am, yeah. We see each other about twice a week for a couple days, and I walk across town. She lives over on the East Midtown, and I'm on the West Side, and yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Do you walk through the park?
I do not. I haven't been up. There's a tiny park at 52nd and 11th with a little baseball field that I go up and walk around every day for my exercise, but I haven't been up to Central Park or any of the other parks, really.
Now, are you wearing a mask?
I am wearing a mask. Yeah, I wear a mask and I wear gloves, and you get some nasty, I don't know what it's like out there, but you get some nasty responses if for some reason you forget your mask. Like sometimes I'll just need to go down and get a Coke or something, and I'll forget, and somebody will give me a nasty comment or something.
In New York City, kind of the center of the action, unfortunately, so I can see why that would be.
Of course, yeah. And I'm not used to, I'm used to getting yelled at, so it's fine.
Now, did you, at any time, did you think maybe I should get out of town and maybe go back to Kansas City where you grew up? Or do you have like a plan B, place you could go? Or do you...
Yeah, it would be Kansas City, I think, because my parents live there, and it's a little bit looser. But, I'm so addicted to stand-up that I just, as soon as they say you can do it, I want to be here. And obviously, we haven't had any indication that that's going to start back up anytime soon. But it's
have you been writing, working on like a book or something, or?
I'm telling you, I have. I've been working on, I guess they would be called personal essays, like a Bossy Pants type of book that Tina Fey wrote, which was very good.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of. I've been doing a lot of writing on that. I've been doing a ton of stand-up writing. I mean, I've been super. Who knew that this is how I would get me to kick in the pants? You know,
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I've been super productive. Yeah, I've been really good. I'm proud of myself.
I happen to know that you also like to work on screenplays that would be considered in the horror genre. Have you been working on another horror movie?
I have been. I just finished a second draft. We had a meeting, Zoom meeting about it yesterday with my manager. So
great. That's good.
I know, it's crazy.
Is it scary? Can you talk about it at all, or would that give it away?
I can't. Okay. No, I don't want to give anything away. But let's just say it's pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good.
Greenlit.
Darn right. I need to point out a couple of stellar tweets. He's a great follow on Twitter, at the Nick Griffin. This was from a couple days ago. This tweet: there are no positive thoughts after 1 a.m. Goes with
very, very
something
important.
we've been. And here's another Nick tweet. I got to be honest, I haven't been reading as much as I've been telling everybody. That's pretty darn. That's
true.
Pretty darn good.
A lot of truth.
Yeah, a lot of truth on
that
both
was written
those.
before 1 a.m.
I bet it was. Yeah.
Kristi, what was it your grandmother always said?
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's true. It's so true.
Yeah, different topic, really, but sort of the same in some ways.
Sort of.
Certainly. Nick Griffin is our guest. Nick is a distinguished stand-up comedian. Okay, I'm going to give Nick a quiz about Nick Griffin.
Okay.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay, this is a two-parter. Part one, your first appearance on David Letterman. Do you remember the first joke you told?
Yeah, I said, I'm divorced. Thank you. I was only married 3 years. Was it that joke? I was only married 3 years, which is not very long. 3 years. We were supposed to be together till one of us died, and I never even had a fever.
It's a fine joke.
Right.
Now, part two, do you remember the first or last joke you told on your last David Letterman appearance, number 11?
No, I don't. I totally do not.
Because you obviously did so well. You did so many appearances, but I knew that first one would stick in your mind.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that I think it was my 8th appearance on Letterman? I think it was 8th or 9th where I forgot my act.
Yes.
I forgot my act on the 8th, and it wasn't like a short little bump. I went silent for about, I would say, 45 seconds.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I don't know. I just blanked, and I was just going hum. And luckily, I got a little of it back, and I started to tell the jokes again, and then I forgot again.
Oh my God.
And you can't tell because they edited it perfectly and wonderfully, and were nice enough to bring me back. But yeah, I froze on the Ed Sullivan Theater stage.
Do they not put your act up on cue cards?
You are allowed, but at the time, they always the producers always discouraged me from doing that. They thought I hate to say this, but they said Letterman didn't like that he thought if you can't remember 5 minutes your act, you don't belong here.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. It still haunts me to this day. It's so awful.
Do you ever dream that?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I absolutely do. And I remember they, when you watch the video, you can see my body when Letterman comes over after the set. My body's just slumped over, almost like, oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble with the boss.
How did the live crowd react?
It was utterly silent, and and at the end they were overly helpful. They went bananas with the applause because they see I got through it, and yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
All of us here are going, ew, we know that feeling.
Well,
Right.
I still have the dream that I'm taking a test and I have to get it to graduate. I'm not sure if I'm in high school or where I am,
right.
and I have never attended the class.
Yep.
No idea what's going on.
Yeah, high anxiety.
Then you have the radio dream where
you have no records to go to.
Yeah, you're playing records, and all of a sudden you look over, and the machines are all gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to do weather again. That must be I guess everyone has their own version of that anxiety dream.
Yeah, I had the one where my teeth fell out the other night, and I guess that's a classic stress dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I've never had
Did they
that.
fall out one at a time, or did they all just fall out?
Just this one. And my dreams, and I, everyone says this, but my dreams are like, it's so real. I can't tell you.
I had a dream I was making out with J-Lo. That was pretty cool.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I woke up and checked my mouth for my tooth. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah. I woke up and checked my mouth for J-Lo's tongue.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Wasn't there.
Man,
Glad you said tongue.
Maybe I'll dream about J-Lo tonight.
Sucks about your dream, though.
Yeah, it's really awful. Yeah. I'm still kind of shook about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
We're a team. Okay.
that's very good. Do you have a performance anxiety dream, Pat Godwin? You're the king of anxiety.
I had a dream that I was on a national morning show and I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, we live that nightmare.
Every day.
every morning.
we keep hoping J-Lo's going to burst in, but she never does.
No, I have the classic, I'm in a play and I don't know the lines dream, like a Shakespeare play.
I'm going to play Shakespeare, yes. Very...
The actor's night.
Many performers have that dream.
Your father was a college professor and a true expert in the world of Shakespeare.
There's no way to check that.
Did he ever cast you in one of the Shakespeare lives?
Yeah, I was Benvolio and Romeo and Juliet.
So you weren't Romeo.
No, I wasn't Romeo.
That had to be kind of a shot.
Aren't you Romeo's best friend or something? Don't you put him up to killing himself?
I do.
I think you do.
That's Romeo's best friend, Benvolio, yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Go kill yourself is one of my lines.
Wow.
To sleep, perchance to dream. There you go.
Go kill yourself.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, have you ever done any acting roles in high school or in school? Were you ever like a...
I did. I was in the Tempest. I was the monster. I think Caliban. Is it Caliban?
Caliban, yeah.
Yeah, Caliban. And I did...
you remembered your
Marriage
lines?
of Bet and Boo, which is the Christopher Durang play. I played Boo.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a good.
Did you? And you remembered all your lines though?
Holy
No.
heck.
I did. I didn't have a problem. I have had dreams, though, where I'm sitting in with my favorite band and I'm playing bass and they look over at me and I don't know it and I don't even know how to play the bass.
Oh, that's a great dream.
Todd Snyder looks at me like, what are you doing?
Who hired this guy?
Oh, that is fantastic. Now, Nick, do we have time for just one more thing? Do you have time to try out one of your new written under COVID-19 jokes?
God, I have new jokes, but I don't have a COVID joke.
No. I mean, no, I didn't mean that. I meant a joke that you have written
Something
during this
fresh, right out of the
this
oven.
period. You said you were really productive.
Yeah, I was saying that. What was I going to do? Oh, the feelings.
What is this, Letterman?
Well, didn't Shakespeare write? Didn't he write something during that plague? I forget. That's the big
Yes,
story.
King Lear.
King Lear. Yeah.
Oh, King Lear.
Yeah,
right,
no
right.
pressure though, Nick. He wrote King Lear during a pandemic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing a therapist even during this pandemic, which is nice. You know, I see a female therapist, which I can't tell a guy my feelings, not unless I'm drunk, and that's it's not therapy. That's high school. And guys are like guys aren't good with feelings. You know, I know that if a guy therapist, there's probably thousands of wonderful. I just feel like, you know, I'd open up, say something like I'm scared, and he'd be like, I'm scared.
Nick Griffin. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Glad
So
you're
good to
doing
see
well.
you.
See you, Nick.
We can't wait.
good to see
We
you.
can't wait to see you again. Nick is one of the best stand-up comedians out there.
Yes, he is.
And good luck with the movie.
Yeah,
can,
man.
Can you even tell us the title, or is that also secret?
No.
The King of Horror.
Oh,
I like
all
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Very cool.
Okay.
I'm going to shut the shades now.
Throw the flowers in the trash.
Yeah, take the paintings back down, give them to your neighbor.
Stupid flowers.
I love your flowers. It's a great thing.
Okay, thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.